Glad to have you with us from Clover Field in Lexington, Kentucky. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Kentucky Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, Kentucky's head coach told me pregame, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. Looking for blockers. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Rebels offense will have the football first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The hand to the running back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. They'll try the right side. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Running inside. It's Lacey. And they're able to make the tackle.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. And I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
And the Rebels line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Wildcats offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Nice move, create some space. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Barnes. Oh, he got loose. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Looks as if he's going to run it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fires quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll try it over the left side.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats! He got it beat down in bounds. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And that's exactly how you draw up your opening drive. You want to get your quarterback comfortable, get him on script, in rhythm, and he was. 4 for 4 on that drive, finishing off with a touchdown pass in the end zone. He comes out absolutely on fire.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Give to the single back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Looking for space. It's Lacey. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field, but the gamble paid off.
He's going to run it, and it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Ready, go! Where did he go? Go!
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barnes. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. On the move at the 30. There he goes. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Going to the run, it's Barnes. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Kentucky! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They are in serious need of putting together a scoring drive right here, down 14-0. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Gill. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Pocket bringing down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He might want another play. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Looking downfield on first down. Going to take a shot. He's got it at the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Fights off a defender. Might have a chance. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. From the red zone, it's Ivory. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Back's got it. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. On the run, it's Lacey. Got room at the 35. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The play action fake. Makes the grab. It's Lacey. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Lacey. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Running inside, it's Barnes. Crosses to 40. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. It's a seam wide. He is in. Touchdown, Wildcats. Third touchdown in the game. A third of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Incomplete, and they fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's going to let it go. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it away? Couldn't have done that better.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Converts on 4th down, still going. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That's caught. It's Ray. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Gets it out fast. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And he had just enough to will that one home. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 15 team, the SMU Mustangs.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Kentucky's head coach said in the locker room, he says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific, great ball security, and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. Hits him with a stiff arm. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30.
Ready, go! Ready, go!
On the move, it's Barnes. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Ready, go!
They'll try to power their way ahead. Jukes his way for more. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout.
Ready, go!
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gilmore. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll run it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. On target. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Got a man, it's Cook. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably...
He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. Runs through a man. He might have space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll stop things momentarily for an injury on the play. There is a Kentucky Wildcat down. The run inside. It's Ivory. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? He's looking to pass. He's got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Barnes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. To the ground. He's got it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The sure hands, it's Rodriguez. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Gets the back moving. Running the red zone, it's Barnes. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 3rd and 3.
Here we go, ready, go.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Smashes in between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter. And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Give to the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'll try to run for it. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down in the 4th quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They just keep firing. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Red pass, it's complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Running inside. It's Barnes. Finding some room. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Rebels offense is back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Ready, go!
The give as they work on that clock. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. He's looking downfield to throw. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. They ripped off a big one, and they get it.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Gets it out quickly. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Gilmore.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. After back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on.